Okay. And okay, we need to fix this. We need to fix this. And go live. Beautiful. Let's reboot everything. We should be good this time. Right? We're good. Hang on. Are we good? YouTube is up? Yes. Okay. All right. So, guys, sorry about the stream a few minutes ago. Mic was not working. Technically, the mic is still not working. So I'm using an alternative option in the meantime. I will deal with this later. We're back. We're good. Hopefully, YouTube sound is working. YouTube sound is working. Nick, how you doing? Can someone in the YouTube chat just confirm that we're all good this time? OBS says we're good. I just want to make sure everyone can hear me this time. Hopefully, yes. So the question of the day, or the theme of the day is, what is your favorite anime of winter 2026? Since the season is almost done, let's hear people's opinions. Let me just make sure it should be good. It should, okay, volume should be good. You can't hear me. You still can't hear. OBS says you can hear me. Hang on. There's a way I can test this. I will open up my own YouTube stream. I will open and see if I can hear it. I will see if I can hear it. Hang on. If I go here, it's working. Oh, it's working? It's working. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Fine. JJK Season 3. I just caught up this morning. It's pretty good. Awesome. Okay. Thank you, because I just went into a panic because this mic is not working now. I will deal with it later. I'm using an alternative. I'm glad we got that sorted. Steel Ball Run is not out yet, so I'm talking this season. I'm talking what is out in the last couple of weeks. The winter 2026, not the spring. Okay, I'm happy. Thank you. Okay, look, don't mess with me when I'm trying to get everything working. If the volume isn't working, then, Okay, so guys, you're misunderstanding. JoJo's Part 7 is not winter. That's next season. We're talking out now. Now that the season is wrapping up, what have you enjoyed this season? So, Fate's Strange Fake, Hell's Paradise Season 2, JJK Season 3, Frieren Season 2. That's what I'm talking about. The Invisible Man and Soon-to-be Wife. Should I name my dog Akamaru? By all means, go right ahead. It's a great name. Does Fire Force count as this? Yes, because we got a new season of Fire Force this season, so you can count it. I just hope they don't put JJK Season 3 Part 2 in November or something. I mean, why? Because we're not getting JJK Season 3 Part 2 in the next season. It's probably going to be. It's likely going to be at the earliest in the fall, if not later. We got Frieren Season 2. I agree. Hell's Paradise Season 2 is great. I also find it better than Demon Slayer. MHA Season 8. That's not this season. MHA Season 8 was before the new year. That was the fall. You hear about the high anime situation. I don't use high anime, but I think someone said that it got shut down. You can't wait for Bleach. I'm looking forward to that as well. Angel Beats His Peak. Kind of random, but yes, it is pretty good. It's pretty good. Massive plot hole, but still pretty good. Sentenced to be a Hero is my standout this season. And you know what? I completely understand. I'm also up to date. I think it's really good. It's probably my favorite new series this season. How you doing, Gunther? To be honest, I got Strange Fake, Oshinoko, then Frieren. I'm enjoying Strange Fake as well. I think it's really good. It's not my favorite this season, but it's good. Black Clover, that's in the fall. If you're just talking Black Clover in general, then I like it. But it is not coming back till the fall. I love Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. I still need to start that. I plan to. I'm currently watching 18 series. So, forgive me if I'm not up to date on every single thing. But once this season wraps up, I'll have a lot more space for things. Hell's Paradise is Demon Slayer, but with Taoism and a bit darker and more serious. I still think it's a very different show. I mean, you can find similarities. It's a battle shonen. It's a battle shonen fighting monsters. That's a pretty common thing, but I don't think it's a one to. I don't think it's like the same thing. Hell's Paradise has been really good so far. I agree. I'm having a great time with it. I think my favorite. Who's my favorite character right now? Is my favorite character Gabimaru? Yeah, it just might be Gabimaru. Do I looks max? I do not. Not even in the slightest. Live action One Piece season 2. You know what? Fair enough. It did come out. You know what? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I still need to get on that. Do I collect pop figures? I do not. I collect Magic the Gathering and I collect paintings. I can't wait to watch the new Fire Force episode today. I still need to watch the newest episode. I'm up to date otherwise. What is your favorite copy user? I think copy is kind of boring, to be honest. Who would it be? Who would my favorite copy user even be? I think it's a pretty boring trope in general. Okay, you know what? Interesting take on it. Interesting. Okay. I forgot his name, but he's in Sabretooth of Fairy Tail. He has the long hair and a mask. He can mimic other people's magic and create his own magic. The next anime season will be peak. It's going to be a pretty strong season. I agree. The April 2026 is going to be a very strong season, for sure. For sure. You got Slime. You got One Piece coming back. You got, not Fire Force. You got JoJo's Part 7. Let's see. In JJK, who do I think has the coolest curse technique? So I just caught up this morning. There's a character, he uses the, spoiler warning for Season 3, Episode 10? I think it was Episode 10. 9 or 10, I think it was 10. He uses like the jury curse technique, and I love that. I love it. I forgot what the technique was called, but it's the jury curse technique. It's so cool. I like it. Zuko's development or pizza? I will take pizza. What is your favorite quirk in MHA? Mirio's. Definitely Mirio's. Or Momo's. Probably Mirio, though. JoJo's or ReZero. I mean, or if you're talking next season. I'm trying to focus more on this season, but I'm looking forward to that as well. I do watch ReZero. I am nowhere caught up to JoJo's. I'm still very far off on JoJo's. What do I think about Megumi? He's fine. I really liked him in the most recent episodes. Still not my favorite character overall, but in recent episodes he's doing pretty strong. I like him. Last week, Fire Force episode won't disappoint you. I mean, I saw last week's. I haven't seen today's. I haven't seen today's episode. JoJo's and ReZero. What do I think about Zamasu personally? I love him. I don't like him at all. I can appreciate his philosophy and his character development, but like as a character, he's annoying. Don't like him. Yeah, not a fan. Do I read Modulo? No, I do not. I watch the anime, and I'm up to date on that. You don't want to spoil. Thank you. I don't like spoilers. I'll just ask, do I know what happens to him this season? Do you mean like the jury guy? No, I don't. If you mean the jury guy, I do not. Episode 10, and I'm still waiting for Sukuna to have some screen time. I don't know how. I honestly, I think you're probably waiting for the next season. You're probably waiting till the next season. In my opinion, I think Fate Females has the most underrated writing. I think they have pretty good writing in general. I don't know if it's the most underrated, but I think some of the female cast in Fate is pretty strong. Favorite power in Fairy Tail? Probably, favorite power might be, you know what? I'm just going to look up his name. I am just going to look up his name so I have it in my mind. Fairy Tales 2. I'm just going to look at it, and I'm going to get it in 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. He's right. There we go. Rufus. He has the memory make magic. There we go. That's what it was. What's the main topic of today? What is your favorite anime of winter 2026? So that is the stuff that came out in the last 2 months. Let's see. especially if we extend to all the other stuff that connects to Fate. Yes. Well, I mean, yes, we can count if you're talking about the female writing in Fate. Obviously, we're talking about like all the different fates. You can focus in on specific like Fate Stay Night, Apocalypse, uh, Strange Fate, and let's see, Infinity Castle, Holy Peak. I disagree. I disagree very strongly. Infinity Castle is not peak at all. It's pretty. It's got some good fight scenes. The pacing is despicably terrible. Hello TikTok. Steven says hello to TikTok. How you guys doing? Hot take: Hell's Paradise is better than JJK. I don't know if it's that hot. They're both pretty good. It doesn't surprise me if one prefers one over the other. I personally prefer Hell's Paradise to JJK, but it's not by much. It's really not by much. And the last episodes were really strong. So like, I don't know. Opinion on Black Clover? I'm a fan. I've also met some of the cast. Is Dr. Stone coming this season? I can pull it up and see. I can just double check. Here, go to my anime list. Go to. I should have it on my on my plan to watch. Let's see. Black Clover, second season. Got it. Got it. We don't have a set release date. Not gonna lie, Infinity Castle was only good because of Akaza's backstory. I disagree. Akaza's backstory is not what did it for me. I enjoyed I enjoyed all of the fights. I just think the pacing ruined it for me. Is Infinity Castle 2 releasing this year? No. Infinity Castle 2 is not releasing in 2026. I'm pretty sure that's 2027. Favorite series this season is You and I Are Polar Opposites. I still need to try that one. Can I get an anime suggestion with no fan service? That's really easy. Okay, so no fan service. What do I want to pick? You know what? I will go with The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague. Is Vinland Saga Season 3 coming this year? I have not seen... I've seen an announcement that it's in production. I have not seen the release date for it. Yes, I will watch Blue Lock Season 3. I watched the first 2 seasons. Is it just me that doesn't care about any of the demons, none of them? Yeah, it's true. I'm the same way. I am not attached to any of the demons in Demon Slayer, personally. Personally, I don't care for them. I heard Campfire Cooking is getting a Season 3 soon. It is getting a Season 3. I don't know when it's coming, but I love the first 2 seasons. I can guarantee you I will be watching the 3rd season as well. Classroom of the Elite is also getting a new season. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit. The Infinity Castle was awesome. Sound, score, animation, voice acting, fighter effects, hate is forced, I believe. I disagree very strongly with you, Mr. Dex. Because, okay, animation, music, give it to it. They usually do well with that anyway. The voice acting, I don't have any complaints with that. The issue is the pacing and the backstories. It's despicably awful. It is. You had a good movie, and then paced it so bad that I was wishing for it to end because it just dragged on. It dragged on. And it's not even that long of a movie. They just paced it terribly. What's my opinion on Studio Ghibli? Every movie I've seen from them has been great. Every single one so far. What is my account on what? Twitch? Well, Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, TikTok, everything. It's all Maitaku or Mighty Otaku. What is your top 3 romance? Snow White, My Love Story, Sign of Affection. The third one is kind of, it goes up and down with other ones, but the top 2 is locked. Have you seen Ashita no Joe? Not yet. I've seen, I've seen other animes similar to it, but I have not yet seen Ashita no Joe. Is Sentenced to Be Hero as good as they say? I think it's pretty good. Is it going to be like the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life? I'm not sure about that. Is it going to be good? Yes. The action is good, the characters are good, the animation is good, the story is good. Nothing too complex, fairly easy to follow, but still enough story richness and questions that you're like curious to see explained. So yeah, I think it's worth it. Higuruma, he's the lawyer guy. So I like Higuruma. I really, really, really like Higuruma. He's he's already like moving up my list pretty quickly. I have not yet seen Hanako-kun. The whole like reincarnated as a toilet or vending machine, I haven't really seen those. Haven't seen them yet. I'd be more excited for a Black Clover season 2 or Vinland season 3. I would say, based on what I have seen at this point, Vinland 3. It's not too far apart, but based on what I have seen so far, I'd say Vinland 3. I wasn't expecting Kokushibo fight and Doma's death in the same movie when Shinobu already died. So, like, sorry if I spoiled somebody reading that question. I mean, like, I get why you enjoyed the movie, and I don't think Infinity Castle was that good. I think it was a hard watch. They had good stuff in it, but it was not done if you took the same content and just cut some things, move some things around, it could have been a better movie already. The Wind Rises is the best Ghibli movie. I haven't seen that one. I think my favorite right now is Ponyo. I think for Ghibli right now, I'm giving it to Ponyo. For now. I still have a lot of Ghibli left to watch. Remember that guy spoiled Vinland Saga season? The thing is, they didn't really spoil Vinland season 3 for me. It's just they told me technically they just told me the name of the arc, and that kind of tells you what's going to happen. So I'm like, oh damn, I didn't even know about that. So I think that I would have I think I would have been spoiled on that regardless as soon as I saw the title. So I'm not too mad at it. What do I mean by favorite series this season? I mean Winter 2026. Your favorite anime from 2026. Winter 2026. Bro spoiled historical events? No, they spoiled what's coming in the next arc of Vinland Saga. Kind of ish. Not really. It was a technicality. What is better in my opinion, Reese or Demon Slayer? Reese crushes it completely. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's going to Reese. Reese was a near perfect movie for what it was supposed to be. Let's see. The Invisible Man and Soon to Be Wife is good as well. I agree. I'm up to date on it. It is currently, like, I usually try to have one romance movie, like one romance series in my rotation at all times because I like cozy stuff. So right now, my main romance that I'm actively watching is The Invisible Man. Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle solos, I disagree. I mean, you're allowed to have that opinion, but I will die on the hill that Reese is infinitely better than Infinity Castle. On episode 11 of Chainsaw Man with Watch Reese arc, I was expecting it to be better than Demon Slayer. I do think it's better than Demon Slayer. I do think it is. Any Makoto Shinkai movie releases this year. Your Name, Weathering with You, Suzume. Okay. This year? I don't know about this year. The next movie on my watch list is going to be, there's an Assassination Classroom movie coming out. That is the next movie on my list. Let's hope it is. I hope it is. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle solos. Okay, I caught up to there. Hi, I have felt out of love with anime for some months. Please recommend Peak to me. Okay, well, right now we're talking current series that are out, in winter 2026. So I think Sentenced to be a Hero is a pretty safe bet. It's one season, so you don't have to watch something else. It's not like JJK where you have to go back and watch season 1. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. I think it's a pretty. It's also there's only 9 or 10 episodes now. I think it's 10 episodes, so won't take you long to catch up. Sentenced to be a Hero. Thank you. Enjoy. Not winter, but Steel Ball Run is dropping. Yeah, I mean Steel Ball Run is spring 2026. You're allowed to talk about what's coming. It's just the main question of the day is what's out. That guy asked you when are you going live? I mean, people are always asking me when I'm going live. I usually go live around the same time between like 3:30 and 5 p.m. But like today I got home later than I expected, It was leg day. What do you want? July will be peak. Bleach, Wisteria, etc. Uh, isn't Bleach coming out in like October, November? I don't think that's coming for a while. Oshinoko is my favorite right now. I mean, I still haven't started Oshinoko. I heard it's good. I heard it's good though. He asked you during the live stream. Oh, I mean, okay. Then I don't even think I saw that comment. I like Demon Slayer, but I do agree the pace is pretty bad. Some stuff didn't correlate at all. Yeah, yeah. Like look, I enjoy Demon Slayer. Like I enjoy the series. I enjoy the movie. I just have complaints. I have some constructive feedback for it. I do not think Sukuna Solo's all new gen. I think there's plenty of I think there's plenty of series that I enjoy more than JJK. I doubt. Okay. No doubt, I rewatch all the episodes before the new one drops every time. That's that's a lot of rewatching. That sounds very time consuming. We haven't seen any new One Piece movie release. I mean, there's a live action, but the last movie was Film Red. Yeah, the last movie for One Piece we got was Film Red, which was a couple years ago. Great movie, by the way. I actually went to the theaters for that one. When does pacing become a bad thing? So like pacing, like when does pacing get bad? It really depends on the context of it, because there's different ways to make pacing bad. So like in Demon Slayer Infinity Castle's case, it was very disjointed. So like fight for 30 seconds, 5-minute flashback, back to the fight for a minute, another 3-4 minute flashback. It was very it just very choppy, and it made things drag on a lot more. In One Piece's case, they stretch out content. So they take a manga chapter, stretch it out so it takes up more airtime. That's another example of bad pacing. So like there's different ways to make pacing worse. So far, Hell's Paradise is the best current season. I would give it to Free Ren personally, but I do think Hell's Paradise is good. I am enjoying it. I hope they do better in the second Infinity Castle movie. I'll be watching it, so I'll definitely let you know. Pacing never was an issue for me personally. I was enjoying One Piece through and through. You know what? If it doesn't bother you at all, then that's great. If it doesn't bother you at all, fantastic. I have been watching One Piece since the very beginning, since it first came out. The pacing is bad. The pacing is objectively bad. If it doesn't bother you, you are one of the few. Out of the 12 seasonal, 12 seasonal watch. Okay, you're watching a lot. JJK is your least favorite. Damn. I don't feel that way at all. Like I definitely don't line up there because I'm watching quite a few ongoing series myself. I do not have JJK at the bottom. I really don't. I don't know what's at the. What is my least favorite this season that I'm still watching? I have dropped a few. I have already dropped several this season. I think my least favorite is probably My Heart Tune. Probably My Heart Tune. Let's see. Pacing never was an issue. I read the manga, and brother, JJK manga is so much better. I mean, I don't read it, so I can't tell you. All I can say is I'm enjoying the anime. I don't have any major complaints about the anime. I do gotta say, I enjoy vague topics more, though. Some people make me remember stuff. So if you mean for like topic of the day, the topic of the day is really just to stimulate conversation, to catch people's attention as they're scrolling through their feed, instead of just being vague talking about anime. But we can talk about other subjects, but I like to have something there just to, help the algorithm, help, grab people. Will Vagabond ever get animated? I have not seen any announcement or indication of that happening. Not saying it won't, because it definitely could. I just haven't seen any news on it. Oh, vague as in like wind users. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Rest in peace to High Anime. I heard the site got taken down. Is that what happened? That High Anime is now gone? If I'm correct, in an episode of 2, we will get to see Hakari in action. Maybe. I'm not reading the manga. Like, I'm not reading the manga of anything, so anything that comes up, I'm going in blind. I either guess it or I don't know what's coming. You've rewatched the MCU. Oh, you're rewatching the MCU. I was rewatching the MCU and I never actually caught up. I still have a lot of work to do. I think next time that I go dog sitting, I'll do that. The final arc of Hero Academia was peak out of nowhere. I don't think it came out of nowhere because I enjoy most of Hero Academia. I don't. There were very few seasons that I just didn't enjoy. I don't think it went from like a 5 on 10 to a 10 on 10. I think it was always, for the most part, relatively strong. I think after this, the Megumi versus Reggae fight. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'll figure things out as I go. Maybe I'll predict it myself. I don't want to know what's coming. I'm enjoying JJK right now. Low-key goated fight. Awesome. I do watch most stuff on Crunchyroll since my good friend shares account with me. That's fortunate for you. I'm not really a Crunchyroll guy. My roommate has Crunchyroll, so when we have dinner together, we watch it on his account. But typically, I watch my anime right here on my computer. Let's see. We will have some Yuta action next. Guys, don't tell me what's coming. In JJK, do not tell me what is coming. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the ride. Arcane has the best ratings on each and every episode. I've heard good things about Arcane, but I haven't seen it yet. I will eventually. Because people, when people shove a show in your face too much, it makes you want to watch it less. Like, just to give an example, like Attack on Titan, One Piece. You know how, like, the fan base can sometimes be like, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it? When people do that, you want to watch it less. So that's kind of the experience I had. Are also guys up to high anime. JJK always been fire. I've always enjoyed JJK. What's the question of the day? Favorite series this season? So, winter 2026. Honestly, I'm waiting for Shinjuku Showdown. Is that similar to Shaolin Showdown? Well, for those who know Shaolin Showdown, great series, by the way. Cartoon from like 20-ish years ago. I think maybe even older than 20 years ago. Hell's Paradise for me personally. I think it's great. I agree. Solid series. Free Rent Season 2 is going well. I agree. I just watched the newest episode right before I hopped on. Technically, I still have like 5 minutes left in the episode. It's been really good. I'm loving it. The Shinjuku Showdown is the next arc. Okay. So I already know some of the stuff that's going to happen there. You don't need to tell me. Sorry, Ben. I'm not a power scaling page. Chain Soldier, I still need to start. Why are you president? It's just for this green screen. It's just for this. I am not the president. Please don't put me in politics. This is not a political channel, even though I will sometimes answer political questions. Food Wars could have been so peak if not for all the fan service. So the director of Food Wars was actually someone who made that kind of anime content, if you're getting what I'm laying down here. But that aside, I think Food Wars was a lot of fun. My biggest critique about Food Wars is that season 4 was rushed. Like, that is my biggest gripe. It was rushed. Also, Toby, thank you for the rose. Dispatch, I love Dispatch. Dispatch was a great game. We played that on my Twitch. A few months ago. That was genuinely a great game. Invincible, I am 2 episodes behind. I'm almost caught up. Also, are we getting Angel Next Door Season 2? I don't know when it's coming out, but we are getting a Season 2. Like, I know we are getting a Season 2. Record of Grand Crest War is good. I thought it was decent. Like, I enjoyed it. I will continue it. I wasn't, like, blown away. It was enjoyable. Let's see. Fire Force Season 3 is good. Part 2, yes. Part 1 was not for me. I wasn't a huge fan of Fire Force Season 3, Part 1. Invincible is coming this season. I only watch Invincible when I'm dog sitting at my cousin's place. Otherwise, I haven't really looked at it. So it's going to be a while till I watch the next season. It's going to be a while. It's one of those animes you got to keep watching. The thing is, I don't like that approach. If I don't like something, I stop. If I don't like something, I stop. I'm not going to suffer through it to the point where people tell me it gets good. I'm not doing it. I'm not wasting my time. Original Sin is legit a beauty. I still have to start that one. Long-haired characters or short-haired characters, which character design do I like? It makes absolutely zero difference. They could be bald. They could be bald like Saitama. They could have short hair like Mashle. They could have long hair like Rimuru. Or even like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or, you know, something crazy outlandishly long. Makes no difference to me from a personal preference standpoint. I did it for One Piece. You did what for One Piece? Invisible has one of the best panels ever finally got animated. It's a scene on season 3. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, the One Piece thing. Have I watched Pacific Rim? I've seen, there's 2 Pacific Rim movies, right? There's 2? I've seen 2. Did I see the new photos of the Avatar movie? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And it's looking good. I'm looking forward to the new Avatar content. Cosplay-wise? Cosplay-wise. Long hair is Long hair is terrible. It's terrible. First of all, it's a lot more maintenance. The wigs are more expensive, and they get very hot. Like, the more weight you have on your head, it gets way too hot. Short hair cosplays for the win. Is One Piece actually worth the watch? Yes. I do have some complaints. I don't think it's a perfect anime, but yes, I have enjoyed my experience with it. Watching a lot of episodes before it gets good. I don't feel that way. I have enjoyed One Piece right from the start. Right from episode 1, I was already in. However, again, the ride isn't always smooth. Sometimes it does kind of drag a bit. I cosplayed Zhongli's Pillar back in the day. I have cosplayed, this could take a minute. I've cosplayed Minato, Natsu, base formed, Team A, 7-year gap. Let's see, Mirio, Zoro, time skip, Luffy Gear 5, Rayleigh, Escanor, Gogeta Blue. Is that everybody? That might be everybody. If I need caffeine, I don't. Would I go for coffee or an energy drink? I mean, I don't like coffee. I can drink like a Gatorade. I could drink a Monster if I want to, but I don't like coffee. Sokka and Zuko are looking awesome in the poster. I agree. I agree with you, Dexstar. Also, thank you, Sheriff, for the heart. I appreciate that. Robot Boy, one of the most forgotten cartoons that were awesome. When you say, do you mean Astro Boy or Robot Boy? Because sometimes people switch the two. Thank you, Sheriff, for the TikTok signs. I appreciate that. If you mean Astro Boy, then yes. I say getting through season 1 of Gintama is worth it. I'm not doing it. I gave Gintama a few episodes. I was bored out of my mind. I dropped it. Have I watched Jack of All Trades Party of... Yes, I have. I'm up to date on Jack of All Trades. I think it's decent. It's barely better than average. It's nothing remarkable animation-wise, voice acting-wise, story-wise, character-wise. It doesn't do anything that's like, wow. It's just decent. Did I watch Godzilla's anime? I believe I did. If it's the one I'm thinking of, then yes. Yes, I did, because my roommate loves Godzilla, so we watched it together. Which anime do I think doesn't deserve hate? Every anime deserves some... Depends what you mean by hate. I think every anime deserves criticism. I don't think any anime is beyond criticism. Should I watch Zom 100 without spoiling anything for you? I think it has a very strong start, but the ending was disappointing. So, like, you might feel differently. I think you'll like the start. I'm pretty confident in the start of the anime. But for me, it got boring at the end. I have to keep watching. No. Shallow, no. Here's the thing. I do not like that take. I disagree with that take. Not that Gintama's good or bad or any of that. If you are not having a good time, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not going back. Do I watch your shows on sub or dub? Both. It really depends. I'll just go with whatever. If I don't like the voice actors, I switch. But I really don't mind watching one way or the other. Mob Psycho was great. Highly recommend it. The entire, all seasons of it were fantastic. Samurai Troopers, I have not seen. I don't think I know that one. Unnamed Memory, I don't think I've seen that either. Top 3 Sports, Ippo, Kuroko, Haikyuu. I 3D print the OPO. Oh, you made the Ope Ope no Mi. There's another content creator on here. His name is Brody Loman, and he also did a 3D print of a heart. So like when Law took out Caesar's heart in a cube. Like it's a really cool thing. I wish I could buy it. You dropped One Punch Man season 3. Fair enough. It wasn't a good season. It wasn't a good season. What if the style of the rest of the season were wildly different than season 1? If I can't even get halfway through season 1 without enjoying myself at all, I can't do it. I'm not going to force myself through a series that other people tell me is good because, like, if I'm not having fun, I'm out. Because the people who are usually saying you gotta try, you gotta try, you gotta try, they don't know my taste. They don't know what I like. They think it's good and they really want you to like it, but they can't handle someone else not liking it. I don't like Steins Gate. I don't like Code Geass. I don't like a lot of big shows. I'm not into it. I'm not. Favorite anime that crapped out in the final episode? Oh, final episodes. Okay, you know what? I have some complaints about. Golden Time. I have complaints about Seven Deadly Sins. I know it falls off before the final episodes, but especially the final episodes really kind of irked me the wrong way. What else kind of bugged me at the end? There's gonna be a few. What anime of 2026 am I watching? Okay, let's see. I am watching Orb, Cyberpunk, Fire Force, Fate, Ikoku Nikki, Isekai no Sata, Hell's Paradise, JJK, Heart Tune, Free Rent Season 2, Invisible Man, Yusha Party, and Sentenced to be a Hero. That's all the new stuff I'm watching. I have a lot of jackets, Punk, Hazard, Law, Kuma. So, you have quite a few jackets there, damn. Your loss? Here's the thing, Shallow, we're going to disagree. Because you saying your loss, we like different stuff. We like different stuff. That's all it is. To answer that question, Neon Genesis Evangelion ending was terrible. I couldn't even get into it. I couldn't even get into Evangelion. Orb is really good. I have seen only 2 or 3 episodes of Orb, and it's good. It's good. It's heavy, but it's good. It's not a show I can binge watch, but I love the story. I love the story of it. I gotta stay with Fire Force. New season is actually good. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. I just think that most of the seasons are not good. I think the first season was great. I think the second season was definitely worse. I think season 3 part 1 was also bad. Season 3 part 2 is better, but still not as fun for me as the first. All my friends want me to start JoJo's. Funny story. Back in college, my friend actually paid me. He legitimately paid me $50 per season to watch JoJo's. He paid me $150 to watch part 1, 2, and 3. I'm not even kidding you. What romance would I recommend? Sign of Affection, My Love Story, and Go Sick. There's 3 right there. I think Orb covers really important topics. Most are cautious around. I mean, yes, I think Orb covers a large amount of very important topics. I think it's great. Highly recommend it, even though I've only just started it. I didn't know Australians use dollars. They have a slightly different currency, but yes, they have Australian dollars. They need to chill on the fan service in Fire Force. They have. The season 3 part 2 has toned it down. They have toned it down. Have I seen NHK? I've seen like half an episode. It's definitely bizarre. I need to give it a fair shot and at least finish an episode or 2. Any zombie anime. So zombie is not my a field of expertise. Zom 100 is one of the few I've seen. Technically, Hellsing Ultimate is more vampire. No, Hellsing Ultimate has zombies. There's also Zombieland Saga. Zombieland Saga. He still owes you $50. He did not pay me to watch part 4. This was back in college. This was back in 2012. So no. Well, I'm definitely skipping every season until season 3 part 2. I would at least read it. If you're going to skip the anime, I'd at least read it so you have the context. Is Sentenced to be a Hero worth the watch? I would say yes. I would certainly say yes. The Darwin Incident I have not seen yet. I've seen clips. I've seen clips of it. I do plan to watch it. I do plan to watch it. Mushoku Tensei, I dropped it. Could not deal with Rudius. Any Apocalypse anime? Okay. There's a, you know what? Girls Last Tour. Girls Last Tour. Let's see. Steel Ball is crazy. I think it finally gets. It's finally getting at. Yeah, Steel Ball Run is coming out in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's in April. It's in April. I think early April. What do I think about the anime character with the best motivational speech? You know what? I guess I'll go with Erwin because, like, if we're talking motivational speech, like he inspired his team, you know, who was like facing certain death to charge in, knowing they were gonna die. So like, I think that's a difficult feat to do. I'll give him that. Your royalty now, nice job. Did I hear about High Anime? I have that it's gone. I heard that it's shut down. I said advanced god. SAO, for example, or Fairy Tail, do I think they deserve criticism that it gets? Yes. Yes. Because Fairy Tail definitely does. Fairy Tail has a lot of fan service. If you don't like the power of friendship thing, I think there's more discussion to be had about that. But they definitely avoid killing off characters when they should definitely die. It would have been better for the story. I think there's certain arcs which are just downright bad. SAO is just objectively bad. It's pretty. It's got a good soundtrack. It's got cool fight scenes, but everything else kind of sucks. One of my friends wanted me to watch an anime called Prison School. I dropped it immediately. Couldn't get through one episode. Steel Ball Run is next week. Okay, there you go. So it's soon. It's very soon. When I found out Rudius had yeah, that's exactly where I dropped it. That scene with Rudius is exactly where I dropped it. I'm like, you know what? It's too much. I can't. Did I think Byakuya should have died in Bleach? No, I don't. I don't. I can deal with fan service. I ain't. I mean, I don't. Here's the thing. Fan service is off-putting. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't need a character's clothes just falling off every 10 seconds. I don't need the panty shots. What do I think about Black Clover coming back? I'm looking forward to it. SAO is Sword Art Online, a very popular gaming style anime where it kind of really brought the trope of being trapped in a video game to the forefront. It's not the first one to do it, but it's like kind of the face of it. Do I think Yami should have died in the fight with the elves? No, I do not think he should have. No. Which YouTuber would you join as a crew? Okay, let's get this settled right now. Hang on. Where did I put it? Where did I put the hat? There it is. I'm the captain here, guys. If any YouTube crew is happening, I'm the captain. All right. So let's get that clear. Who would I bring on board? I bring the YouTubers that I know personally. I would only bring people that I know and trust because I'm going to be very selective with my crew. You know what? I don't need to be Luffy. But I got the hat. What would I do if I was in the SAO world? I'd probably be a blacksmith. I'd probably make weapons. I think I'd be a craftsman or something. Or a cook. One Punch Man Season 3 is your favorite? You're out of your mind. I mean, you're allowed to be out of your mind, but you're out of your mind. Which is the best in the big three? I actually like all of them equally for different reasons. Like, I actually have all of them on the same caliber because they all have different strengths. So I really don't have, like, I've rewatched Naruto the most. One Piece is my favorite story, but, like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a three-way tie, honestly. One Punch Man Season 3 was really good. Okay. My YouTube chat has officially gone psychotic. Fexer would go solo. Fexer would go solo Mihawk. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's see him try. Fate is peak. I think Fate's really good. You're talking Fate Strange Fake. It's been pretty good. Thoughts on Frieren Season 2? I'm having a great time with it. I'm having a really... The newest episode, like the one that came out, I'm having a great... I love it. I'm loving it. Sentenced to be Hero needs more recognition. I think it got plenty of recognition. When Sentenced to be Hero first came out, like the first episode, people were going crazy. People were going crazy for it. I have an itch for bad anime. Hey, you know what? Go for it, man. If you like bad stuff just because, do you like The Room? Do you like the movie The Room? Do I think Luffy's Devil Fruit has too much hacks? Not really. I mean, it has plenty of cool abilities. Not really, no. Let's see. Bleach has really good dialogue and symbolism, some people hating on it. Okay. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Does it matter if people hate on a series? Like, does it stop you from enjoying the series? I would hope not. Like, hate never bothered me anyway. I have been watching a lot of... Okay, Jesus. Okay, Anthony, man. I can't help you. You think the new season of Assassination Classroom is going to be good? It's not a new season. It's a new movie. Assassination... If you're talking about the upcoming release, it's a movie. Let's see. Create your own crew and position an anime character not from the big three or from Dragon Ball Z. The thing is, like, I want you to understand that. I can just pick any number of characters that are just gods and can do whatever they want. I could pick Rimuru. I could just pick a bunch of characters that have absolute. I could pick that side character that comes in on the last episode of Madoka Box, and just he is all fiction. He can just do whatever. He can just make anything fiction. My crew can't die anymore. So like building a crew is too easy. Join the Black Bulls or the Straw Hats. I think from a personality standpoint that I'd get along better with the Straw Hats. You know what? I'll say Straw Hats. I'll say Straw Hats. You watched Doraemon, Zatch Bell, Dinosaur King, Ghost Stories, Pokemon as a kid. Those are all great stories. Yeah, those are all great to watch as a kid. Don't judge, shout. Yeah, I mean, Anthony, you kind of asked to be judged there. You kind of asked for it. YouTube chat is spiraling. I think it's just Anthony. He might need therapy. It's okay. If they find the One Piece, what do I think? Will they spoil it or just keep the secret again? No, the world is eventually going to find out what the One Piece is. I truly believe that eventually the world will know what the One Piece is. It's not going to be some mysterious, question mark. Your calf is cramping? Okay. Stretch it out. What did you do to make it cramp anyway? Did you just overstretch it? You have to bring Rohan Kishibe. I'm just gonna bring people for the vibe, man. I'm gonna bring I'll bring Mukura from Campfire Cooking because he has he can just buy food from wherever, so we'll never run out of food. He's also gonna have his pets with him just by default because they'll follow him for the food as well. Maybe his god, the gods in that verse, will give us divine protection because we're protecting him. And then I'll bring Rimuru for convenience because of all the teleportation, the barriers, the revival magic, all the other abilities. If they find the One Piece, I already read that one. You just tense this. Okay, so you just randomly flex as hard as possible. Yeah, that could cause you to cramp. Okay, so why'd you do that? Join the Demon Slayer Corps or the Soul Reaper. The Soul Reaper Gote 13 or Demon Slayer Gote 13 easily. What do you mean the first 2026 stream? We're live every day. If they find that the One Piece, I already answered that one. Any guess on the Luffy's true dream? I have been thinking on that. I've legit been trying to guess that one, and I don't know. Every time I think of an idea, it's like, no, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. Doraemon has every hack needed. Okay. But I never watched Doraemon. Not even lying, I did shrooms one night and the room genuinely... Anthony, man, are you okay? Are you okay? Judge Otaku? Yes. I am... Well, technically this is more of a podium for, speaking, but okay. Luffy's true dream is to never run out of food. That's my true... No, honestly, legit, that is my true dream. What do I think of Mushoku Tensei? I think if you get rid of Rudius, the rest is really good. Just Rudius. Is there a global teleportation fruit? The closest thing we have to teleportation is the warp fruit. There is limitations on how far he could teleport. I don't think it's infinite distance. So that's probably the closest you're going to get. Crazy how Luffy and Eren both want freedom but do it entirely different. Yes. Yes, they do. Very, very different approaches. The Door fruit isn't so much teleportation. That just, the Dorador fruit doesn't teleport you. You enter a pocket dimension alongside like the like normal dimension, and you're still like moving within it. And then when you open the door, you're back. You can interact with with the main dimension, I guess you want to call it. Who's your favorite Bleach character? Kenpachi. It's gonna be Kenpachi. Let's see. What Straw Hat do I think has the most? Hold on. Which Straw Hat do I think has the most? Achievable dream. I'd probably say Nami's. I think Nami's is the most real. Actually, wait. Nami involves exploring the entire world. Chopper curing every disease. That's quite difficult. The All Blue, in order to, yeah, you know what? Probably Nami's. Oh wait. What about Brook? Actually, wait. What about Brook? Brook. Oh wait. Or Usopp. Yeah, Usopp wants to be a warrior of the sea. That's pretty. The thing is, that's such a vague dream. Like how is that objectively measured? Like there's many ways to be considered a brave warrior. So like it's a little bit vague, but I think that's doable. I think Brook's dream might be one of the easiest. Easiest. Is it okay if you spoil One Piece? No, you cannot. If you want to talk about something in One Piece, you can, but like just give a warning, just like, talk about like when it's going to come up so I can give a spoiler warning. Technically, Brook's, because he already so like, Brook has not reunited, like, since dying, he's not reunited with Laboon, so I feel like Sanji's character isn't really good. Sanji's character was really good. I love Mr. Prince. I love his backstory, but post time skip Sanji I do not like very much. Let's see, an anime you would want to live in. Probably Campfire. Probably Food Wars. I mean, it'd be expensive to replace my clothes all the time, but whatever. Do I think Blackbeard will be the final villain? I'll say Emu. And why do I think the dice fruit is called the dice fruit? Easy, because dice also means to chop. Like it is like to dice something also means to chop something, and that turns you into blades. So you chop things. That's why. Pre-Elbaf could be spoiled, I guess. I mean, if you want to talk about something that happens in something in Egghead, okay, I can give a spoiler warning for Egghead. I can do that. I have a dish recommendation. You can try lion's mane mushroom. That's already a common ingredient in a lot of supplements. I haven't tried it myself. I don't think it has any particular benefit for me. If it was just given to me, I would try it, but I'm not going to go out and buy it. I like One Piece, but I don't like Oda. That's ridiculous. Oda's like the most wholesome. What are you talking about? Oda's like a great guy. How do you not like Oda? Guys, stop talking about devil fruits. I don't know about, or I'm ending this live. You can't end my live. What do I think about Aizen's character? Intelligent. Can't trust him. OP. Cool aura. What's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Dark Paladin. I was gonna say, what's your thoughts on the Five Elders? The thing is, the Five Elders is like, they were introduced a long time ago. Like, that's not recent. That we only saw them step into action recently, but we met the Five Elders a long time ago. They're all scum. Absolute scum. Despicable. Kill them all. Let's see. If I had the ability to choose any One Piece devil fruit to eat, I wouldn't eat any. I would not. I would go Shanks' route. No devil fruit for me. Because it's not worth it. What do I think is gonna win the award this year? My prediction if we're talking 20 anime of the year, wait, it's too soon. The season, the year just started. I have no idea. We have to wait for. It's way too soon to say that. Any big celebrity you want to any character or a dream casting. The thing is, I pay literally no attention whatsoever to celebrities. I can name less than 10 actors. I can name less than 10. I do not care at all about celebrities. I could not give a casting. Like Adam Sandler, Kizaru, okay. I actually aesthetically see it. Personality, I don't. Aesthetically, sure. I don't think Adam Sandler is for Kizaru. I don't. Just the looks alone. Were you disappointed about the Elders, or did I expect it like that? Okay, so spoiler warning for Egghead, so you can elaborate on that comment. What about the Elders do you think I was disappointed by, if anything? Just so you can expand on that. I haven't seen Bellarmine yet after Dressrosa, but in my opinion, he should have an ability like Gear 2. No. I mean, he can awaken his Devil Fruit. It's not going to be like Gear 2, but like any other Devil Fruit, Bellamy has the potential to awaken it. I don't think he will, though. I would love to have Corazon's Fruit. I love my silence, and I don't like loud people. Fair enough. You know what? Completely valid. I don't like loud people either. Jake Gyllenhaal for Kizaru. Okay. I mean, I don't know who I would cast because I barely know any actors. I just don't. It's not something I've ever paid attention to. Did I ever watch on High Anime? Probably at least maybe a few times, but not in the last several years. Their power performance or fighting. Then no, I was not disappointed. That was all fine. Thoughts on anime that are dropping in April? You mean like To Your Eternity, the Assassination Classroom movie, JoJo's Part 7, One Piece is coming back. There's a few things I'm looking forward to. The best new gen anime to watch okay, so here's the thing. I don't have a way to track that. I have watched like probably around 100 series in the last 2 years. So like I'm just gonna pick something. You know what? I'll just say Flower That Blooms with Dignity because I'm pretty sure that came out in the last 2 years. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne for Kizaru, no. Dwayne is not Kizaru. Also, I think Dwayne is a terrible actor. I think his acting sucks, and I don't like his contracts. Actually, Dwayne cannot be Kizaru canonically because of the rules for his contracts. He cannot be Kizaru because he does not want to be a character where he loses or looks weak. So no, can't be Dwayne. Akamega Kill is a top tier anime. I don't think it's top. I think it's good. Do I think Gojo versus Sukuna should be a movie? No. No, I do not. Just make it a regular couple of episodes. The next big moment in any anime that could crash the internet like it was for Goku Jiren, that could crash the internet. The thing is, to crash the internet every time it becomes harder and harder. Because like to have enough traffic to a site that the site stops working, I'm gonna say, let's see, maybe, I guess Gojo Sukuna, maybe. I don't even think so. I'm just thinking, what's the next big thing? Like, what's the next big clash that people are talking about? That's probably it. I don't think it's going to crash the internet though. If I had to choose a character to go on a journey with, easy, someone who cooks. So I'm choosing Mukoda. I'm choosing Mukoda because he has divine protection from the gods. He has overpowered companions, and he can cook, and he has infinite. He has like the pocket dimension to grab food wherever he wants. So that Mukoda. Canonically, Gojo vs. Sukuna took around 30 minutes or 2 episodes max. Okay, so that's fine. I'd be good with that. The One Piece reveal, maybe. The One Piece reveal is so far in the future, though. They said, what's the next big thing that could cause like site traffic to, crash? One Piece, that's so far away. That's not soon. Sukuna Gojo is soon. Let's see. Who had the best rage transformation? This is going to piss people off because I actually don't like rage transformations. They are my least favorite kinds of transformations. I might just say Gon. I might just say Gon because that's like a classic. It was fantastic, but like those are my least favorite kinds. The One Piece reveal, maybe. Yeah, that's already read that one. I just did a rewatch on Mob 100, and I think it's one of the best character developments in New Gen. You know what? I don't agree that it's the singular best, but I would agree that it's very good. So like, I'll just give you that. I totally understand. It's fantastic. What's my favorite kind of transformation? So if we're talking transformation specifically, one that really ties into like the storytelling, the lore. So like something like Super Saiyan 4 in GT. Like you know how it really brings out the ape-like bestial nature, the color scheme, the hair, like it that really makes it feel like you're no longer just like a guy with glowing hair. You're really bringing out the beast side of Super Saiyan. So like Super Saiyan 4 I thought was great. I think Luffy's Gear 5, the way it really ties into the story, the lore of Nika, I think that's really, really good. I think Dr. Hirolik cast was bad. I disagree. I haven't like watched the full. I disagree there. The One Piece reveal maybe. Super Saiyan was a great rage transformation, the original one. So like yes, the Super Saiyan Goku. It's true. You know what? That is a rage transformation. You know what? Okay, I will choose Super Saiyan over Gon. I would choose Super Saiyan over Gon. So fair enough. What is the question? I'm tired. I don't understand it. Your favorite series from winter 2026. So like the winter releases. Out of those, what did you enjoy the most? One Piece fans have nearly found the tiny glass out of dropped in the ocean. Yeah, they're not gonna find anything because it's not there. Sorry. Do I need to watch all of Fate series before watching the new? No, you do not. You do not have to watch the older Fate series to watch Fate Strange Fake. And I do watch Fate Strange Fake, so I can tell you it's good. I can tell you it's worth a watch. How do I feel about Boruto Blue Vortex? I haven't read it. I watched the original anime, didn't like it. I will watch Blue Vortex, to be fair. Going off of that, do I have a favorite character archetype? Yes, I do. So to give you an idea, think Shikamaru, think Rayleigh, think Kyros, generally Kyros. So calm, intelligent, rational, capable. Strength isn't really that big of a factor. It's mostly the calm, rational intelligence types. Danny DeVito for Vegapunk. I don't see it. I mean, maybe. I'm not against it. Kira from JoJo's. I haven't. Yes. Kira from JoJo's is a fantastic character. He's my favorite villain so far. Is Vigilante Hero. Okay. Hero Vigilantes. I've only seen 2 or 3 episodes. I've enjoyed what I've seen so far. Top 5 romance. I'll give you 3 because you know what? Snow White with Red Hair, My Love Story, and then I'm just going to pick 3 other random good ones. I'll pick Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague, I'll pick Sign of Affection, and I'll pick Gosick. Free Render Reveal. Okay, I'm going to bother some people with this one. As much as I love both of these series, I'm choosing Free Ren. Sorry, choosing Free Ren. Who has the best love story for you? Snow White with Red Hair. Snow White with you know what? Maybe My Love Story. Maybe. If we're focused on the love story itself, maybe My Love Story. Or I love them both though. Either My Love Story or Snow White. Albert Einstein is currently under the ground. I mean, yes, he is dead. Horimiya Kaguya-sama. Horimiya and Kaguya-sama are good, but they are not my favorite. Not even close. They're enjoyable, but not top of my list. I'm the complete opposite. I love the Crash Out. I don't like the Crash Outs. I don't. ReZero Season 4, it is coming. It is coming. And I'm ready for it. What anime food would I eat for the rest of your life? Food Wars. Actually, here's the thing. The thing is, in campfire cooking, you get food that you can't normally get. So like wyvern and dragon and like all those other things. I'm curious. I'm curious to try mythical creatures, and it's really good cooking too. I'll choose campfire cooking. I'll choose campfire cooking. Let's see. Fragrant flower. Fragrant flower is fantastic. Fragrant flower is fantastic. It's not my number one, but it's very good. It is very good. AOT, it was enjoyable-ish. Not my favorite. I got through it. Let's see. Would Aizawa... Oh, where's the Aizawa comment? I'm trying to find... Would Aizawa from MHA classify into that? Yes, I do like Aizawa quite a bit. He's probably one of my... He's like top, 3, 4-ish. Like, top 5 characters of the series. The Rock from Mr. Four. I don't want The Rock in One Piece. I don't want The Rock in One Piece. I think he's a bad actor. I think his skills suck, and I think his contract policy would make him not fit for One Piece. Let's see. Also, the camera's way too high here. A very close second in character outside of the power system, Maki Rock Lee. I like Rock Lee. Maki, I'm not a huge fan. Rock Lee, definitely. I got a boil on my center. Where's this coming from? Okay, I mean, all right. Guess start a skincare routine. I really like when calm or cowardly characters crash out. I like when I like a simmering. If they're gonna get angry, I like a simmering rage, not an explosive rage. So like when Rayleigh rescues Boa, that kind of like quiet simmering rage. Chris Pratt for who? Who do you want, Chris Pratt for Mr. Four? Let's see. Thukana, hello. Why Thukana? Why are you writing Thukana? Which anime you think will take the anime of 2020? Guys, 2026 just started. What are you talking about? You can't... Guys, it's March. It's March. Vin Diesel for... I don't want Vin Diesel for Kuma. I don't want Vin Diesel for Kuma. I don't like that. I don't like that. Have I seen Courage? I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's fantastic. It's great. Do I not get the Thukana? I do not get the Thukana reference. Probably JJK for popularity. For 2026, I don't think so. I don't think so. How many episodes is Frieren? Oh, how many episodes is Frieren season 2? Well, season 1, I believe, was 12. Season 2 is 10. So like 22-ish episodes. Who do I think got most nerfed? I'm like the anti-power scaling guy. I don't pay attention to strength at all. So I'm like the last person you want to ask that question. I don't pay attention to it, typically. Fun fact, 1 minute of the Akaza fight in the movie contained over 85 frames. Nice. Tom Holland as Tom Holland as like Nico Robin? Batman Robin. I thought Nico Robin. I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. I feel like Record of Lotus War is so much better than Frieren. I have not seen Lotus War, but I love Frieren a lot. So that's wasn't season 1 of Frieren 24 episodes. You know what? I can tell you because I have my anime list right here. I can just do this. I could just type in Frieren, and it was right here. Oh, I was wrong. 28 episodes. I was wrong. It's been a while. I'm sorry. It was 28. So 38 episodes across. Vin Diesel should be Crocodile. I don't know. We already have a Crocodile. We already have Crocodile now. And you remind me of Steve-O. You're not the first person to say I look like Steve-O, so like, cool. I don't think I'm anything like him though. Crocodile. Guys, we already have a Crocodile casting though that Oda chose. I'm good. Is there season 3 of Shangri-La Frontier? Yes. I don't know when it's coming out. It might be April. I think it's April. Don't quote me, but I know we're getting it. Let's see. Wasn't season 1 of Frieren 24 episode favorite subject? Science. I like science. It wasn't my highest scoring subject, but it's my it's the subject where I had the greatest degree of interest. Whether it was biology, chem, astronomy. Shangri-La Frontier is getting a 3rd season. It is getting a 3rd. Unrelated, but I say Griffith was pretty insane even before Femto. Well, are you talking about like when he was being tortured? Because that would probably make a lot of people crazy. What romance are you watching in 2026? Well, so far I have watched Blue Box and The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife. Both of which are good. Though I do have some gripe with Blue Box. The crocodile actor has played Flash Thompson in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movie. Uh, oh, oh, I remember him. Okay, interesting. Didn't know. I forgot about that. You saw the confirmed designs of Avatar. Yes, I did. I like the new designs. I really like the new designs. Do I think Monster needs a live action? You might be onto something there. Because I think Monster could definitely be done. I think, you know what? You know what? I like that idea. I like that pitch. I like that pitch. Are you going to catch up to JoJo's? Soon? No. Eventually, yes. But not soon. It's not going to be soon. He has played Deathstroke in Snyder's Justice League. Don't get mad at me, but I have not. I don't think I saw that Justice League. I don't think I saw that one. Jared Leto as Magellan? Jared Leto as Magellan. I'd have to think on it. Tokyo Ghoul Season 1 was top. I think it was really good. I like Season 1. Hasn't Netflix been talking about a live-action MHA for like 5 years? I hope not. I don't want it. I don't want it. I hope they don't make the live-action like the Death Note one. True. I didn't watch. I've seen clips of the Death Note live action. Never watched the whole thing because like I don't think I want to. Drifters is worth a watch. I haven't finished it, but worth a watch. What do I think is the most underrated show? The thing is, there is no most underrated show. Here's the thing. I can just mention any show that my chat does not talk about enough, because most of my chat just watches shonens or like a couple romance people. So I'm gonna say Metabots is worth it. I don't think a lot of people talk about Metabots. The YouTube comments coming up with the diabolical castings. You know what? The more unhinged the comments get, the better it is for engagement. So be as deranged as you want. It just helps me out. Darling in the Franxx, I dropped that one immediately. One Piece has the only good live action adaptation so far. I'm not sure that's fair. I don't think I'm the one to really say because I've only seen a handful of live actions, so I haven't really been on top of those. But I don't really think that's a fair assessment. I heard the Parasite one is pretty good. Do I prefer old but gold or okay but new? The age of the anime doesn't matter. I think there's fantastic anime from the 80s. I think there's terrible anime now. I think there's great anime now. Like the time doesn't really matter. There's good in both. And thank God YouTube chat isn't charge of casting. I mean, yes, I agree. Metal Gear is pretty solid. Was that a pun? Mr. Dexter, was that a... Metal Gear is pretty solid. Was that a pun? Let's see. I dropped Chain Soldier after 3 episodes. Oh, because of fan service? I mean, I plan to try it. I do plan to try it, but I'm not a fan of fan service, so I'll see how it goes. Hell's Paradise, at least 8.5 plus, at least an 8.5. It's good. It's good. Definitely worth it. Death Note and Dragon Ball have pretty bad live actions, even out of... You're naming all some of the worst ones. Dude, Avatar, Dragon Ball, like those are terrible live actions. Those are like, I don't even, no. The saddest anime, probably, it depends on how we talk about it. Because if we're talking about what hit me the hardest, probably a specific section of One Piece. If we're talking about a One Piece, like an anime as a whole, then maybe like Kizuna for me was kind of like soul crushing. Dexter, don't stoop that low. Yeah, those are pretty bad. Those are pretty low. I wish season 9 of Rick and Morty got released. I don't watch Rick and Morty. Not because I think it's bad. I just never really got into it. What do I do for a job? Content, food delivery, and coaching. I know, very random, but gotta pay the bills. Have I watched DxD? I dropped it on the first episode twice. Do you mind if asking who is Franklin Richards? Don't you work in a gym? I do. I have three jobs. Franklin Richards. Isn't that hang on. Oh, isn't oh. Is oh, I don't know, like I don't read Marvel comics, so like I'm not overly familiar with this character. This is quite the bizarre adventure, I would say. I mean, okay, I mean that wasn't a bad pun. I think you can. That wasn't a bad pun. It was okay. It was passable. Have I tried Chunibyo? I have not. I have not yet. What anime do I think would be good, a god tier when it had better, if it had better animation? Okay, so what's like, you know what? God tier better animation. But like, what if it had good animation for its time? Like, what the thing is, here's my change though. What if I took an anime that was always good, but if I brought it up now, the animation might not compare, but we revamped it. So something like Metabots or Zatch Bell. Those are good. Let's see. Opinion on Fate Strange Fate. I think it's pretty good. It's not my favorite storyline for Fate, but it's good. Like, I do recommend it. Blue Lock, like a 7-ish. I like the story. I like the cast. I just... 7-ish. I just finished watching Sailor Moon 90s anime. That's a nice throwback. I never really got it, like, hard into Sailor Moon, but, like, still a classic. Thank you for the follow, Jaya. Okay, Yu Yu Hakusho, this is going to be another one. I dropped it. I struggled. I tried. What is Dandadan about? So Dandadan, I know you've probably seen some weird stuff, but it's really about one person who believes in ghosts but not aliens, and another person who believes in aliens but not ghosts. And that's kind of the original starting point. It's like think of a battle shonen heavy on romance, but like the original like relationship formation is around that dynamic. They're bickering over who's right. Does One Punch Man deserve a live action? I would not want a One Punch Man live action. I think it's better suited to stay as an anime, and please fix it for season 4 or season 3 part 2. What if every anime had a title card drop like Invincible? We are going to find the title card. I don't think I'd want it all the time. I think I'd get tired of it all if I saw it all the time. Fun fact, Muzan's voice actor was the English dub voice actor for the main character in Squid Games. I never watched Squid Games, but good to know. I like Berserk 97. I agree. I think Berserk 97 is good. Berserk 97 is good, for sure. Would I rather rock a Dofi outfit or a Genzo outfit? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds so I can... I just need a quick Genzo. Because Doflamingo has cooler style. Like, no doubt, Doflamingo has a better style. But how comfortable and practical it would be to wear that? Nah, I'm going Genzo. You got to get around to watching the 99 Hunter. I will at some point. I've watched the 2011 like 3 or 4 times. Should I watch Kill la Kill? It looked... Okay, so here's the thing. Kill la Kill does have like revealing content. It does. The story is good. The characters are good. Is the fan service kind of in your face? Yeah. So like if that throws you off, completely get it. I completely get it. But otherwise it's good. Mako was a great voice actor. He did Uncle Iroh for 1 to 2 seasons. Yes, Uncle Iroh, fantastic. I heard the MC searches for... Yeah, so like, Dandadan is weird. It is weird. But it's not gross. Like, there's definitely some fan service in there. But I think it's worth the shot. Like, I dropped it because I didn't like the characters. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get attached to them. But It's a good story. It's definitely like worth trying. You gotta, yeah, I'll wear the windmill hat. You know what? I will happily get myself the windmill hat. Happily, I'll do it. What is your opinion on Dr. Kenzo Tenma, the protagonist of Monster? I like him. He's not my favorite character in the series, but overall I do like Tenma. JJK Season 3 style animation low-key stinks. I disagree. I really like it. I disagree. Have I played Metro? So it depends. The only Metroid games I've played is I played one of the games on the Game Boy Advance. No. I played it on the DS. I think it was like the first Metroid game that came out on the DS. I forgot what it was titled. And I played Metroid on GameCube. That was a fun one. Opinion about Gabimaru in Hell's Paradise. He's probably my favorite character right now, actually. Should I be concerned my grandma floated in her sleep? Yes, you should. Fun fact, the same guy voiced Gyome Itachi, the fourth Hokage, and Ebisu. Man, guy's talented. Animation hate before 2006 is so forced. Here's the thing. When it comes to hating older style animation, I think it's because they did not grow up with that. They are accustomed to a certain style. So when they go back and see things that are very, very different, it can be like a culture shock or like this is very like so different that it makes it like it's kind of off-putting, I guess is the right way to say it. But I think with time they can grow to like appreciate it. Thoughts on Indian Tim Hortons? I don't like Tim Hortons in general. I want One Piece to cross over with Black Clover or Fairy Tail. I don't see that working. I mean, maybe. I mean, they did Toriko, so maybe. Matsuda was a good character in Death Note. He was the one to shoot down Light. Yeah, Matsuda was all right. He's better than most characters. I didn't love most of the cast, to be fair, but okay, I'll give him points for that. Thoughts on Zeno Robinson? I don't know who that is. JJK to put it as simply as possible without spoiling anything, JJK Jujutsu Kaisen is about Jujutsu sorcerers purifying curses, like removing curses. Basically, like just think like demonic like monsters that are born from people's emotions, and they go around like purging them, getting rid of them. That's like without giving any depth or lore or context. That's like as simple as I can put it. What is my opinion on Zenitsu as a character? Initially, I did not like him, but I like him when he's locked in. If I wore Dofi's outfit in public, people would be thinking you are something else. Here's the thing, though. I already cosplay. I already do that. So, like, I'm not afraid of people looking at me and judging me. I just think Doflamingo's outfit would be incredibly uncomfortable to wear for extended periods of time. It'd be very, very warm, very in the way. But would I do it for like a photo shoot or something? Yeah, I would do it for that. Thoughts on Zeno Robinson? I don't know who Zeno Robinson is. I'm watching Naruto Shippuden, even though I know every spoiler. That's okay. Why not? What? Here's the thing. Just because you know what happens doesn't mean you can't enjoy the experience of the show. Like people who rewatch a series, they already know everything that's happened. They already watched through it once. They'll still enjoy watching it a second time. And you may know what happens, but you may not have been exposed to the raw emotion or like the actual, like what it's like to go through that. So yes, I think it is. Bon Clay, I like Bon Clay. I'm not like a hyper fan. I'm not like he's the greatest person in the story, but I like him. Which warlord has the best drip? I'd probably say probably Mihawk for me. Okay, I'll say Mihawk. Your favorite anime author? The thing is like I'm kind of conflicted because I don't know the authors' names. I'm sorry. Second, I don't read the mangas, and there's often differences between the manga and the anime. I also don't have a favorite anime, so it's not even, I can't even pick that. So like, yeah, I don't even have a favorite. Did I watch Initial D? I have not. Do you date or would I like to? No and no. I need a new. Hold on, I lost it. Why is every One Piece character so tall? Not all of them are. There's characters who are 1 foot tall, like 2 feet tall. There's characters who are like this tall. There's also or even smaller, and there's characters who are like 40 feet tall. I've missed a question. I'll get back to it. Are you into manhwa? No, I strictly watch anime at this point. Isn't One Piece going to the 24 episode a season format? So One Piece is going seasonal. I assume it's going to be around 24-ish episodes. I don't know exactly how long the seasons are going to be, but it's probably close to that. Maybe Blackbeard will appear in the next season. I think he'll be we'll see him doing his own thing. I don't think Blackbeard's gonna come after the Straw Hats right now, but he'll be doing something. Did I cry when that character died? No. I don't want to say their name because it might be spoilers to the other chat, but no, I did not. Do I watch Solo Leveling? I watched it twice. If so, okay, so manhwa refers to the manga, not the anime. So the manhwa's like manga manhwa, right? It's not the anime. I watched it. What do I think about the conflicting opinions on Neji's death in the Fourth Ninja War? So I actually just did a full video on that yesterday. I think it was yesterday. So if you want my full opinion on Neji's, on that, you could go watch that. Please go watch it on YouTube so I get paid. Tower of God was good, just a bad adaptation. I disagree. I mean, I think it was good. I liked it. I like Tower of God. Akira Toriyama, the author of Dragon Ball. I didn't cry when he died. I went to a memorial service at one of my anime conventions, but I didn't cry for it. Tontada and Big Mom have a child. Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense. Don't question it. Don't question it. Don't question it. You watched Death Note multiple times, and I didn't know that there was 2 official movies about it. I never watched the movies, especially if you mean the live action. I'm not watching that. Let's see. What's your opinion about real life humans appearing in Fire Force? It was fine. It's okay. Some other animes have done it. Let's see. I think I might have seen it while half asleep, and that's why I got the idea for the question. That's perfectly fine. There's one guy on here, one of my mods, who's currently away because he's, in Iran, and they have no service over there because they're getting bombed. I know that's horrific. He usually writes questions in advance for the streams. Do I watch JoJo's? I'm not actively watching it, but I'm a fan of JoJo's. In general, yes, I'm a JoJo's fan. Would I rather read a manga or watch an anime? Watch an anime every time. 100% of the time. Tokyo Ghoul live action is disgusting. Haven't seen it. Why is every mech anime so crazy? What? Iron-Blooded Orphans was great. Eureka 7 is great. Big Bang Bravern is great. Yeah, I know JoJo's is getting a new part. I'm not caught up yet. I'm not going to catch up soon. How is JJK? I think it's great right now. I'm having a good time. And why every mech anime always has politics? They don't always have politics. Have you watched Big Bang? Well, Big Bang Bravern has some politics, but it's not it's not on the same level as Gyausen and Eureka 7, or like the others. Try Big Bang Bravern. There's a little bit of politics. Let's see. You gonna get Star Wars Galactic Racer? Enjoy it. Cool. Is that like a Lego set? Power Rangers Best Mecha. So this is going to be a very spicy take that people are not going to like. I love Power Rangers. As a whole, I love Power Rangers. The Megazords are my least favorite part. I actually prefer seeing them just on the floor as Rangers doing their usual martial arts stuff with their... I like seeing the Rangers be Rangers. I'm not a huge Megazord guy. Fun fact, the author of Demon Slayer likes Season 1 animated so much they rewatched it 15 times. That's a lot. 15 is a lot. I never watched Mobile Suit Gundam. I mean, I never watched it past, I never watched it in depth. I don't really enjoy those shows most of the time. It's very rare that I watch a mecha series. Yes, Hell's Paradise is good. I'd recommend it. You saw the Power Rangers is officially over, fully no more series. I did not know that, but that's also very sad because Mighty Morphing, Dino Force, what was my Ninja Storm. I love Power Rangers. I don't like the Megazord. The Zords alone are cool. Okay, so you don't like when they all come together and form just like a humanoid mech, but you like when they're independent like animals or vehicles or things like that. Fair enough. Fair enough. How you doing, random person? Let's see. Imagine hearing that someone watches One Piece twice. There's people in my chat who have watched One Piece multiple times. Maybe not every single episode, but there's people who have watched like a couple thousand episodes of One Piece. It's so boring and repetitive. At least Jungle Fury brought some uniqueness to it. I love Jungle Fury, but I think my favorite was Dino Force. I think I'd say Dino Force. Like, I haven't seen every Power Rangers series, but I'd probably go Dino. It's very sad, but at least Power Rangers know when to stop. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Like when a series is done, let it go. I hope it ended on a strong point. One Piece Stampede is the best One Piece movie. Stampede is great. Stampede is definitely high on my One Piece movie tier list. Uh, I think Film Red is number one for me, but like, and Strong World. I really like Strong World. Out of the four cardinal weapons, Shield by far the GOAT. I mean, to be fair, he's also the protagonist, and the other characters are like kind of terrible people a lot of the time. They do get better, like, and some of them just suck. Yeah, Shield. I mean, obviously Shield Hero. It's almost 11 p.m., so I'm gonna dip out. That's okay. My phone's almost dead. I'm gonna be leaving in 5 minutes anyway. Somebody really needs to tell SpongeBob to delete the last like 7 seasons. Okay, so how much do... Okay, this is gonna piss off chat, but you know what? I think pissing off chat sometimes is a good thing. I don't enjoy SpongeBob. I don't enjoy SpongeBob. Terrible, but he can't use their weapon in any efficient way. Who are we? Are we still talking about the Cardinal Heroes? Did AOT ending ruin the show? No, I don't think it did. I don't think it did. I'll stay the extra 5 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna leave in 5 minutes because my phone is almost dead. My roommate's home. I want to have dinner. Are there any anime that you genuinely didn't like or Oh, I've dropped dozens. I've dropped dozens. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, because like I have a list. I'll name like 5. I'll name 5. We dropped A-Ring Party, Aho Girl, Bakemonogatari, Bobobo, and Boku no Suma. That's 5. Dandadan was just weird. Dandadan is weird. I don't think it's bad. I don't think Dandadan is bad, but it is different. It might throw you off a bit. Let's see. What's your MAO username? It's set to... I can tell you the name, but it's set to private, so like you wouldn't be able to see my list anyway. Like all of my accounts, like Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, Discord, it's all Maitaku. Everything is like Maitaku or Mighty Otaku. And let's see, Fighting Spirit. Oh, Ippo? Ippo is fantastic. Ippo is great. 10 on 10. The Apothecary Diaries as some of the best plot in anime history. I don't think Apothecary Diaries is like the singular best, but it's very good, worth the watch, highly recommend it. Sheriff, thank you for the gifts. Toga, thank you for the rose. Sorry if I missed anything. A few came up, but thank you both. I haven't heard of them. Have you watched all the known animes? No. No. I have seen close to 1,000 series, but as chat can verify, there's also a lot of series I haven't seen yet. Like, there's no way to watch them all. You dropped Apothecary Diaries on episode 14? I disagree. I mean, like, you're allowed to not like it. Like, you're allowed to not like it, but I think it's fantastic. I think it's great. Any hype for Black Clover? I'm looking forward to it. I mean, nothing in the trailers has, like, seemed remarkable, but I'm looking forward to it. Do I think Gyokos could have won against Muichiro if it wasn't so cocky? Well, cockiness tends to get in the way. Would it have changed it? I don't know. I don't know if it would have changed anything. You caught up with JJK? I did. In the anime, yes. Manga, no. I only watch it. Huge hype just because my goat Luck. I mean, I like Luck. I do like Luck. Is he my goat? No. I think Yami's my guy. Or Mereoleona. You dropped One Piece at 360. I mean, like, I don't know how you go 360 episodes and drop it at that point, but okay. Uh, let's see. Did I watch Campfire Cooking? Both seasons, yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to the third season. Why is manga more gory than the anime? That's not really manga's more gory than the anime. It's more like it depends on a few. Like it depends on the author, depends on the studio, depends on how they want to take. It depends who's doing it. Like Hellsing Ultimate is pretty damn gory. Like Hellsing Ultimate is bathed with blood. I don't know about the manga because I didn't read it, but my god. The Black Clover movie villain Conradad is just a Conradad, just reason. Not really. Did I like Death Note after L died? No. No, I did not. I honestly, the show kind of lost me. I finished it repeatedly. I just didn't like the second half of the show. Everyone was saying you just need to get to the time skip. So here's the thing. No. No, I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. If someone says you have to push through like so many episodes to have a good time, it's not your thing. It's just not good. It's not your thing. If you have to force your way through dozens of episodes just for it to start to get good for you, no, don't do it. What a waste of time. Light Yagami lost because he was cocky in the end. I don't think he lost because he was cocky. I do not think Light lost because he was cocky. I don't know why I thought of it. Sorry, I disagree. You know what? I retract everything I just said. For some reason, I was reading a different comment and my brain crossed wires. I retract that. Light did lose because he got cocky. My bad. Completely retract that statement. What I loved about One Piece so much is the character and the vibes. Fair enough. I think that's great. I think it's a great part. Thank you, Voke, for the follow. I think Gyoko wasn't so cocky he would have finished the whole swordsmith. Then MUI in the water? I don't know about that, dude. I don't know about that. MUI in the water, okay. High Anime getting shut down? I don't really care. I mean, I get it's a site that a lot of people used, but I don't use High Anime, and there's still dozens of other sites. So, like, it's no loss to me personally. You have a good opinion? Thank you. Thank you for what's the most gory anime that I've seen? Hellsing Ultimate. By far, it's not even close. Hellsing Ultimate. Also, guys, my phone is at 1%. It is about to die, so like last 2 or 3 comments, then I gotta go. Tanjiro and Gyu versus Akaza is the best fight in the best Slayer fight for anime only. It's a good fight. It was a good fight for sure. What's the most gory? I get MUI from Ichiro because of the character limit. I mean, yeah, I just don't see that. Enjoy your food, man. Thank you. It's gonna be. I think I'm gonna make chicken. What action anime has good fights? Most of them. Windbreaker, Mob Psycho, Ippo, World Trigger, Parasite. Can I watch Berserk after the eclipse? Yes, I can. Or yes, you can. Frieren gonna find the One Piece before Luffy? Nah. She's looking for something else. Okay, last 2 comments. Even though you don't like rage transformations, what did I think about Naruto versus Pain? So you're referring to the Naruto going tail beast form. The Naruto versus Pain fight in general was great. I love the fight. I really preferred the start of the fight and the end of the fight compared to the middle. So like it was still fine. I still liked it, but I liked everything else more. And we'll end on one more like good comment before I call it. I guess this one. It's not gonna be okay. I'll just end on this one. I use Anime Kai, but I think it will get banned too because everyone is not gatekeeping it. So like when you tell everybody about the sites you use, then eventually the wrong people find out about it and shut it down. That is why I do not mention the sites I use anymore on a live stream because I don't want them getting shut down. So yeah, please be discreet about your streaming sites so they don't get taken away. We do need them after all. So guys, my phone is about to die. I'm going to call it, and I will be back tomorrow. See you guys then. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.